Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come to do race mode. As we're gonna be completely all the way down here. Welcome back to Project Trackday, everybody, for just a little bit once. Welcome back to Trackday for just a little bit, for Project Trackday, Cookie Runners. I know this sounds like pretty tricky, but it's about time to do race mode for our perfect race and doing for random tracks. Let's gonna be going and teleporting into the lobby. We got something even for the race mode. The game starts in. Looks like we're just absolutely starting the game in Fuji International Speedway. Let's do for this level 64, but only other kinds of levels. Looks like we're exactly into Fuji International Speedway. I have to choose something other kinds of classes as well. So what about there, guys, as well? So all of there is absolutely even other kinds of the players. We'll be absolutely understanding we're gonna be driving all the way for other cars as well in race mode with some other kinds of cars as left. Let's absolutely completely load it as well. So looks like we're gonna be using for a GTE cars. Now I'm gonna be using for the Aston Martin, which has got to be really fast as well. I'm gonna be using some kind of American version for just some kind of for a very like these ones. It looks like the lap of totals and the final credits and the class is always GTE. So looks like we're using for the Mercedes and the Corvette as well. Looks like we got 38 seconds. And my time that I'm going to be using for the Aston Martin, 7 out of 16. Looks like we're going to be ready to do like this. As before, they are choosing the Corvette C7R versus Aston Martin Vantage GTE. I suggest I'm gonna be using for a mouse control, which is I'm very slow at this moment. I cannot able to use Ferrari as well. Looks like we have 8 Corvettes. We got 7 Corvettes versus Aston Martin V8 Vantage GTA as well. Looks like this race has been officially started. Looks like we're gonna be doing this for automatic. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights, and we're underway as we're going to be doing this completely. So all of their race cars are just accelerating even more as possible. So if this is absolutely going to be way for it a little bit, now let's be taking for a very slow time into our first couple of corners. I really think I'm the master of lap times as well. So it looks like we're going to be very good as well to take all the way from in front positions. And we're going to be taking a little bit back. I'm not using for having such as more penalties as well. Looks like the race time is going to be very impossible as well. Look at behind them. They are so really bad at this. Having a lot of penalties and making some everybody is going to be in trouble. Looks like this is going to be very easy to take all over the lead. I think the Corvettes are just trying to catching up to me as well. So it's not going to be taking all over to this knockdown for this strategy. We're going to be taking a little bit slow, and we're taking all the way to get up as well. So looks like we're just absolutely in 1 minute straight by using for the Toyota GT1 as well. Is going to be taking for all over this place and by using a GTE cars as well. Now let's going to be heading onto the outside and to the inside as well. And because it looks like we're going to be inside into the PG Motorsport mode, I cannot able to use for a PG Motorsport mode. It sounds like it's not going to be pretty easy. So it looks like in back then, around seeing in the Corvette C7Rs, way back there, where are the other cars as well? They're still keep on racing. So it's not going to be feeling a little bit great as well. So the greatest thing that I have to say is going to be reaching to 196. Looks like we're just absolutely full onto their ways as well possible. Now I'm going to be taking a little bit for this 2 laps to go. And before this is absolutely going to be what happened. And it does not absolutely seems like we're going to be doing for the one last lap. And absolutely the best lap was absolutely 1 minute and 43. But that was absolutely the first flying lap as well. Looks like we're going to be doing for a little bit for a literally fastest lap time for going to be crossing the line. So all of their ways is going to be doing for something a little bit. It's not taking for an absolutely close. But today, this is absolutely for a crazy, extreme day of my life. Into turn 6-7. Looks like we're going to be completely on time. I can see the Corvette C7 have been stuck over here. So it looks like we're going to be going all the way up here for just a little bit of time for a second sector. Looks like we're going to be closing all the way down by using the Aston Martin V8 Vantage GTE for as well. We're going to be taking a little bit closely for just going up here in as well, because I think I really hear for useless siblings just throwing there. It's only going to be one video. During race mode, we're just might be able to get distracted as well, and this is what we gotta be to do. What are they able to take for? There's only one thing. This is gonna be the way more fastest guy I ever seen in this one life. It looks like we're just gonna be making all the way into another finish straight until we're gonna be on the final lap. The white flag is in the air. Let's gonna be slowed down for just as well, and taking a little bit, almost gonna be overshot into our first corner. That's going to be finishing for our first race win for this is going to be a various one time as well. So it looks like we're going to be taking on a 100 board, and we're slightly going to be, the most fastest lap is 1 minute and 34 seconds. We're just going to be slower than whatever it is for the Formula Junior. That's not even possible as well. So we're going to be taking a very slow down. What even now are going to be saying? Not, I guess that one, not today, for just a little bit for going on to this one. If I'm just going to be getting back into the lobby, I make sure that I'm going to be best at the LMP1 class. If this is one I'm able to get really good at GT4 class, which is going to be very slightly easy to use Audi as well. The fastest is absolutely Audi R18 TDI as well, so it looks like we're going to be taking a little bit close to get all the way up here as fast as possible. But looks like we're going to be taking onto the second gear to third gear. Now it's going to be very impossible. Now it's not going to be taking a little bit good as well. And I'm going to be taking a little bit oversteers around in front, as I'm going to be seeing around inside of their driver's views. It looks like I'm going to be taking all over to this place, and it's not going to be taking for absolutely work as well. I'm looking at back here, and 1 minute and 31. And we just absolutely slide for just a little bit. We finished for in very first place. And you are spectating for a little bit once. Spectating other people as well. It looks like somebody didn't absolutely finish in the first place. Looks like they have 2 players left. We got absolutely 1 disqualification. I don't think those players are trying to hate the race mode as well. So the Corvette C7R was completely just a bad luck. Billy the Boy 2014 has finished in second, and the third place was absolutely pretty enough. I'm not pretty sure that guy was absolutely pretty upset of this lap times as well. And make sure it's going to be taking for a little bit of lap times. It's going to be taking as very as possible before he will be finishing in second place. Since the third place has been disqualified, and all of their vehicles have been DNF too. Looks like I'm the only one winner left, as we weren't able to try all the way down into its front. I really don't think this is not very good as very possible. Let's return back into the lobby, and we'll be trying for our next lap times as well. Looks like everybody is absolutely going to be trying to start all the way down into its one. And the race starts, we'll be going to be voting in Tsukuba as well. So GT1 LM cars, we'll be trying to do like this one. And the next one will be 4 laps at Independent Circuit. Until we're going to be waiting until this one, the GT1 LM cars, I'm going to be picking up for the Porsche. It seems like I'm going to be using for the Mercedes CLK LM. Because if their guys are just completely very impossible, and looks like some kind of these guys are just going to be completing against the street circuit, it looks like the Independent Circuit must be in 4 laps. And we'll be taking on ready and making on to this way until the one more race, and that is it for this video as always. Alright, we're gonna be doing for this already. You use for this only one here using the CLK GTR LM. Everybody is choosing their only personal favorite is 1997 McLaren F1 GTR Longtail, and last 30 seconds we're just gonna be using for just only one thing. If they absolutely gonna be using Porsche, which is absolutely going to be making things a little bit fast, but I'm going to be the master of it, and because of these LM cars were pretty bad luck as well. So going all the way throughout for the last 10 seconds before we're going to be starting off with our 4 racers left. And because they are just widely disconnected for just only the last 4 of them, we're just absolutely started to be such a street racers. Looks like we're going to be ready all over to this place. And we're going to be ready to do like this. And we're going to be taken all the way, and the green flag is in the air. Looks like we're just battling for our first RSO for our third GT1 cars as well. That should might able to get oversteer as well. Looks like the F1 GT1 Longtail should be going to be taking a little bit for this fast. So if this is absolutely going to be necessary, it should be might able to get very close, overtaking for this a little bit moment. Because I'm not going to be following for this one kind of vehicle as well. So it looks like we're just going to be started to slow down and hit the wall, and maybe it's not going to be taking for a little bit at this moment. So I suggest I'm going to be using first gear. So it looks like we're going to be going up into this world and making for a little bit for this one lap. And make the fastest lap wins is going to be taking for this only 1 trophy as well. Looks like another player from 4th place has been disconnected out of the race. He's just absolutely rage quitting for just a little bit for one time as well. So I'm just going to be starting to can't slow down, and most of all we're going to be taking for just a little bit and make things slow down whatsoever, and we're going to be taking for just a little bit of first place. That's going to be hurting our tires for this about for moment as well. So we're going to be taking for our next lap. Now we're going to be taking a little bit slow. Our next lap is going to be taking for a various bar as well. Looks like we're going to be using for our first gear. That power slides in the first corner. So it looks like in the race mode we have some custom, some kind of a little bit of things as well, using any kinds of GT class and GTP class as well. So it looks like we're going to be doing for ourselves and making for this another one and hit the wall again. So it's going to be taking for a little bit much. Now let's going to be closing in for just always another one. And before we're going to be end up this video, it looks like we're going to be doing for other itself. We're looking for all the way for just going to be making our fastest lap times. If I just see for in back for overlap, and because of this one is absolutely going to be not very insane for at always, I'm not going to be just screwed at all the lap times. For it's going to be heading down to the lifting stock as well. And to do like this one is going to be dang for just all the way down. I can see the McLaren F1 GTR and smash the wall, I guess. And we cannot able to do for a clean lap. We only have 3 players left, and because they hate to say, we have for a 1 more lap to go, and we're going to be absolutely for just last 2 laps, whatever it is, it's not going to be taking for a little bit long time. It's just absolutely for braving a long fall itself. And because the slower lap times we'll be using for the GT1 LM cars are very slower than the GP3 cars as well. Looks like we're just absolutely reaching about for the 3rd place. Looks like whatever that these guys are just going to be ready for fastest lap times. They just do the same mistake as I am. And because of this one, the strategy, we're going to be hitting around for a top speed onto this one. So it looks like we're going to be heading onto this close. Now, if this isn't going to be very good into this best lap times, I'm pretty screwed at lap times because of all of these sudden. It won't be absolutely going to be worse. Here comes the white flag. Let's do this for the 1 more, and we're going to be doing for this only 1 straight. And looks like this is some kind of a Forza Motorsport or Horizon mode. We're not going to be using for just it's going to be Drifter mode as well. So it's not going to be very possible that I never say. And it's going to be taking for a little bit as much to make things over upper-handed. So if this isn't going to be really good as much, they're going to be taking a little bit slower than what absolutely it is. And the last some kind of just one thing, I just slightly forget what is going on. So I just gonna be power sliding all the way. And looks like we're gonna be taking all the way down into this all the one front, taking all the speed up as doing for just a little bit of power slides. And look how the tires it was. I'm not gonna be slightly overheating for just as well. And I'm feeling a little bit extremely extraordinary stressful as well. And I'm not going to be taking for a little bit of good as much. Looks like we're just absolutely tucking around for the lead as well. And looks like we're going to be taking a look around for stop as well. Looks like we're going to be slowing as Verstappen. We're just going to be doing for going on to this one. If this isn't really good as well, the current lap time is 1 minute and 13. That was absolutely pretty close. and officially that I'm in already 2 million credits as well. So it looks like spectating to other kinds of these players, those who aren't able to finish in 3rd place or 2nd place. Some of these girls, one girl is going to be finishing in 2nd as well. So it wasn't able to do like this one, hitting throughout to lap number 5, it won't be going to be satisfied like I say. Crusoe was taken, is absolutely taken around for this last position, but only the last 4th place was Doomface G84 38.8 for just a little bit, 80.38 for just a little bit. We're going to be using for all the way down here the same mistake as I am, and because this is absolutely pretty such as intensely worse. And because of this all of the sudden, that was going to be only one left, and to take it all the way for this only one staff. And before we're going to be end of this video, he won't able to get win for this well. It must be too overpowered. Once everything is, 2 players have been left and disqualified for just a little bit. And the fastest lap times is 4 minutes and 57. Looks like I just take the win. And I'm just going to be going back into the menu like the stage. And that is it for this video for just going to be a little bit. And it's time to return to the menu. And that is it to return to the menu as well. Thanks for watching. That I all about to say that if you like for today's video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe and click the bell. And if you like for a race mode for this all over to this place, and we're going to be using for Group C cars for just a little bit. I have to finish for a class cars as well until I'm just going to be moving on to the race mode. Thanks for watching. That I'm going to be signing off, and I'll talk to you guys all later. Over and out.